Today I am going to discuss about a virulent pathogen known as Staphylococcus aureus. Here cocci we mean that it is spherical in shape and the Staphylococcus aureus present or occur in grape-like structure. This grape-like structure we can differentiate it from Streptococcus genus. And Staphylococcus aureus is catalase positive as well as coagulase positive. This catalase positive property differentiate the Staphylococcus from the Streptococcus genus, and coagulase positive property that differentiate Staphylococcus aureus from other staphylococcal species. And here the Staphylococcus are ubiquitous in nature, that means they are found in everywhere in the environment. Then this Staphylococcus aureus, we already discussed that they are highly virulent pathogen and causes separative lesions or localized separative lesions in humans. Localized separative lesions means pus forming lesions are caused by the Staphylococcus aureus in humans. Then this Staphylococcus aureus have ability to develop resistant towards many antibiotics like penicillin and streptomycin, and this antibiotic resistant property make them more virulent or pathogenic to humans as well as animals. Then this Staphylococcus aureus are first observed by the scientist one Recklinghausen in 1871 from pyogenic lesions. And this Staphylococcus aureus are grape-like in structure, hence they are known as Staphylococci, and the scientist Sir Alexander Wigstone named the Staphylococci, hence it is in grape-like structure. And the Staphylococcus aureus produces pigments when they are grow in artificial media, and here Staphylococcus aureus produces yellow pigment colonies on nutrient agar, and some other species produces white colored as well as lemon yellow colored colonies on nutrient agar. Then next is their identical morphology. Here Staphylococcus are gram positive spherical cocci and arranged in clusters, and they are non-motile and non-sporing. Some of the species are capsulated but others are non-capsulated. Then this Staphylococcus aureus change their shape in L form under influence of some antibiotics like penicillin. Then next is about their cultural characteristics. Here Staphylococcus aureus can grow on ordinary media with a temperature range of 10 to 42 degrees Celsius and optimum being 37 degrees Celsius, and their pH range is 7.4 to 7.6. Then the Staphylococcus aureus are aerobic as well as facultative anaerobes, and on incubation period of 24 hours this Staphylococcus aureus produces large convex, smooth and opaque colony on nutrient agar. Then we already discussed that this Staphylococcus aureus are pigment producers, and this pigment production occur optimum at 22 degrees Celsius and can be enhanced by adding 1% glycerol monoacetate or milk into the medium. And on nutrient slopes the Staphylococcus aureus produces confluent growth with the oil appearance. Then this Staphylococcus aureus have another property known as hemolysis. On blood agar they produces similar colony as nutrient agar with the hemolysis, and on MacConkey agar they produces pink colored colony due to lactose fermentation. Then this Staphylococcus aureus can be selectively isolated from mixed culture by using different selective media like salt milk agar, Robertson cooked meat agar, then Ludlam's media, etc. Then next is about biochemical reactions of Staphylococcus aureus. We already discussed that the Staphylococcus aureus is catalase positive and coagulase positive. Catalase positive means if we added hydrogen peroxide into a loopful of culture, it produces effervescence. It can be used to differentiate Staphylococcus genus from Streptococcus genus. And coagulase test is also positive in case of Staphylococcus aureus, and it can be used to differentiate Staphylococcus aureus from other species like Staphylococcus epididymis. Then according to Imvik reaction, Staphylococcus aureus produces indole negative, then MR and VP are positive, and citrate utilization test is also positive. Then according to gelatinase test, or the Staphylococcus aureus have ability to produce gelatinase enzyme, hence they liquefy the gelatin media. Then another property of Staphylococcus is the urease hydrolysis, and the staph have ability to produce urease enzyme and hydrolyze urea present in the medium. Then these are some resistant properties of Staphylococcus aureus. Here Staphylococcus aureus are more resistant bacteria among non-sporing cocci, and they can withstand 60 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, and they can be destroyed only by heating at 80 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Then this Staphylococcus aureus can be isolated from pus or lesions after 2 to 3 months. Then they remain viable in lesions or other surfaces for 3 to 6 months. Then the Staphylococcus aureus are resistant to 1% phenol and have ability to develop resistant towards some of the antibiotics like penicillin. Then this Staphylococcus aureus is penicillin resistant, and this penicillin resistant is due to several factors. First of all, this Staphylococcus aureus have ability to produce beta lactamase or penicillinase enzyme, and this penicillinase enzyme inactivate this penicillin by splitting the beta lactam ring present in the penicillin. And this penicillinase production is plasmid coded. That means this penicillinase enzyme production is encoded or controlled by the gene present in the plasmid of Staphylococcus aureus. And about 8 type of penicillinase enzyme are identified in case of Staphylococcus aureus. Then another factor is that alteration in the penicillin binding protein and change in the bacterial surface receptors, and this change is chromosomal in nature. That means change in surface receptors that controlled by genes present in the chromosome of Staphylococcus aureus. And this alterations or change in bacterial surface receptors made the Staphylococcus aureus resistant to methicillin as well as cloxacillin. Hence the Staphylococcus aureus is known as MRSA or EMRSA. That means methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus or epidemic methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. And another factor is that the development of tolerance towards penicillin, by which the Staphylococcus only inhibited, not killed. That's all about some identical features of Staphylococcus aureus. I hope you understand well. Thank you.